It's not that, okay, I'll give this example. When our son was about 5 years old, he had done something naughty. I don't even remember what it was. And we had chastised him. And then we went to see Swamiji, and our son Kalidasa said, "Swami, do you like bad people?" And he said, "Yes, I love people. I don't always love the things they do." And so that's the distinction. The soul is a child of God. Their actions may not reflect God. And so then you have to separate. And the more you can give love to the person, even who's behaving very badly, the more you can help them. And because their goodness, even the worst of sinners, their goodness is innately within them, and it's struggling to come out. And that's why people love the saints, because they see who we really are, and they see the God within us. So relate to the highest in that person, but don't try to see God in their greed or selfishness or argumentative nature. So differentiate between who they are as a child of God and the way they behave, which doesn't reflect God. Okay?
I think David G has touched on one of the essences of what I'll mention, and that's that if, no matter what, we can always give back love to the person, that's different from giving back approval for the way the person has acted. But if we can give back love to the person, that creates the space for them to grow. There's a beautiful story of Ananda Worldwide. She was giving a satsang, and at the satsang, a kind of a crazy person came. And at one point in the satsang, she had a basket of oranges, and she sent her students out to distribute them among the people. And this crazy person got his orange, and he was very agitated, and he threw it and hit Ma. And of course everybody was very, very upset. And they grabbed him, and a couple of the men threw him out of the little courtyard where they were, and they were very angry with him. And Ma was upset with those two men who threw him out, said that you have to do penance for doing that. I want you to fast for 3 days for throwing this person out. But about a week later, that man came, and this time his eyes were clear, his hair was combed and cut, he was dressed well, and he came back and threw himself at Ma's feet and said, "It's almost as if I've been crazy for some period of time. And that act of throwing that orange at you created such remorse in me that it broke in me that craziness. And now I've come back to my senses." And he came back and became a follower of her. But that would not have happened if she had gotten angry at him. Because we are all like plants trying to grow. And a plant is not helped by the gardener saying, "You're a bad plant. I'm not going to give you more water, and I'm not going to give you any more sun until you learn to change your behavior." Plant can't grow like that. The gardener knows that if a plant is not doing well, he has to give it even more water and even more sun, or the right conditions of that. And so if a person is misbehaving, we have to give them even more love and more kindness and more understanding. And as I say, that's different from their actions, because we also don't want to encourage bad behavior. But we should never withhold our love from anyone. And if we can't do it outwardly, then at least do it in prayer. Pray for that person. And deeply and honestly within yourself, send them love and kindness.